Welcome back. Time for some 8-1 for your health, maybe a little more of your mental health. We're so happy to be joined with Beth Shahay, who is a personal life coach. Thanks for coming on the show again.
Yeah, I love it. You guys are great fun, and I love being a part of the community that you're creating.
Oh,
it's awesome.
I love it. And we always do try to emphasize, living a better version of your life. And I said, are we going to be talking about resolutions? And I know a lot of people say, yeah, I want to get to the gym, lose weight, things like that. But you're actually going to help us achieve our resolutions in a different way. How are we going to do it, Beth?
I mean, here we are, January 4th. There's still time to kind of rethink it or reconfigure. And oftentimes when we think about a new year, a new you, how you're going to get yourself together. I mean, have you made a resolution? Have you made any?
I did. I want to start going to the gym more and eating better.
All right. Yep. So when we do that, we start thinking, okay, how can we be better? And so oftentimes we do that from a bit of judgment. We say, I'm not good enough. I need to do this. Or I don't love my job, I need to do this. So we start to think about where are things going wrong, and we look inwardly in a way that doesn't always feel great. So we quickly look for a quick fix because we don't want to stay in that feeling.
Yes.
We don't want to stay in that feeling of, I need this or I need that or I need to better my life.
Like a rut. And you're feeling as though, well, I need to do this to achieve happiness.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we go for that really quick fix. But the question is, I need to do that why? Like, what is it actually about? And so when we get curious and we put a little bit of self-compassion into the equation, we start to look at ourselves and say, what is it that I really need here? And what is going to help me to be excited? Because when we start off with a place of judgment and we look for a quick fix to get out, we don't want to stay in that yuck. And so we look for a quick fix to get out, and sometimes we go after something and we actually aren't resolving anything. We're not feeling anything that feels good. And we're left with a resolution that never stuck, or we're left possibly just kind of in the same space. We're in the rut because we haven't dug deeper into where we really need to go.
Yeah, no, we do have some things, and we're going to be talking about being present. There's also a number, we're going to be talking about 5 different things, how we can use that element of self-compassion. And let's get started with being present. So tell us a little bit also what it feels like to be in the yuck.
Yeah, we need to. We need to lean into that feeling. When you're feeling restless or when you're feeling like you're in a rut or something needs to change, we're not looking for that quick fix. Let's look for, what is going on here and what is it that I really need to be thinking about? And so we get present, we understand that those feelings are actually indicators of something more that we need to look at.
Yeah, there's so much self-reflection. I like it because a lot of times we just kind of pick up what other people are saying. And I think very too often we're so impacted by social media.
Absolutely.
And we're always comparing. And maybe that is why people say, oh, I need to lose some weight. I want to look like her. She's got all these followers.
Right.
So is there a tip to help people to be, not compare as much or to have a positive mindset on social media?
Yeah, well, I mean, basically when we do that, we allow other people to be our everybody committee. Everybody looks like this. Everybody thinks I should be this way. Everybody. And when we let our everybody committee dictate our life, we're going in the wrong direction. They don't know what's best for us. Fire your everybody committee, everybody. Fire your everybody committee.
I love this. I'm firing my everybody committee.
Yeah.
I think that's what people need to hear, especially the start of a new year, and to work on these resolutions and to realize, am I doing it for me or am I doing it for the everybody committee?
Absolutely.
So up next, listen to your inner dialogue and thoughts and ask if they are true.
Yeah,
Tell us
because
about
when
that.
you're present and you start to feel some of that yuck, you can say, what am I really thinking about here? What is it true that I am not successful in my job? Is it true that I'm not a good parent? Is it true that I need to appear differently? Is it actually true? And when you start to play with that, you become a little more mindful and you can, again, dig deeper to the space where you need to be.
I think this is for everybody, men, women, even kids can learn, teens. Seriously, that everybody committee, I'm not forgetting that. Okay, next we've got become a witness without judgment.
Yeah, so what that looks like, instead of looking at yourself and saying, I don't even know if I'm going to keep this resolution, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to accomplish this or that, and this is whether it's January or next March, right? Instead of bringing that judgment forward, get curious and say, huh. And that's the next one, is get curious about what's going on. I wonder why I want to appear differently to people. I wonder why I want more followers on Facebook or social media. I wonder why I feel like I don't succeed at work. Because when you start to ask those questions and you get curious, you're no longer condemning yourself for being in that space. You're saying, there's a reason, and I want to get to the bottom of that. But I'm going to do it with kindness towards myself, so I'm setting myself up for goodness to come.
Yeah.
Not
I like that kindness, and that is the self-compassion. Why do you think so many people in society are so harsh on themselves and not as loving?
I think what you said earlier. I think people look around and they compare and despair.
Yeah.
They compare with other people and they despair that they don't have what they have, or they don't have the life they wanted, and so they just get downhearted and they get, you know. But when you look at it in a way that says, you know what, that's just their life, that's their business. My business is right here and what is best for me.
I like that, because people do need to, you know, a lot of times focus on themselves and not what they don't have, but those blessings and what they do. And last but not least, we say go towards the things that help you live freely and fully.
Yeah. So when you're present and you're mindful and you're curious and you're compassionate, not only do you start to see areas that need your attention, but you start to get excited about things. I mean, how many resolutions do people get excited about? Sometimes.
Not many.
Or maybe you get excited because you think you should get excited about that thing. But when you really are looking and you're internally feeling it, your body is singing it and you are drawn to it, all of a sudden, that's where you need to go. More resolutions like that. Lose the rest. Let's make more like that. That's what I have to say.
I love it. And yeah, get rid of the everybody committee.
Absolutely.
That, you know, those voices, those comparisons. Beth, you are such a wealth of knowledge. I did want to let people know real quick, you studied under Oprah's life coach.
Yes, yes. Martha Beck started out as a life coach, and she became Oprah's life coach. And I've been lucky enough for the last 2 years to not only be certified through her program, the Wayfinder training, but also be a master coach as of this past year. So it's fun and great. I believe in what she does. I believe in who she is. And
helping people right here in the 814. Anybody watching, if someone does want to reach out to you, find you, how do they do it, Beth?
Yeah, they can check me out on my website. My business is thegroundedcanary.com is the website, and I'd love to talk to anybody. I offer a free 30 minutes just to get to know each other and see if it's a right match. That's really what it's about. I want to help you. Life is too short. Let's find the way. Let's roll.
I can't wait. Beth Shahay, life coach, thank you so much for coming on the show. And we hope that so many people watching are going to be living freely and fully.
Yeah. Absolutely.
We'll be back after a quick break. Stay with us.